Alrighty, guys, good evening. Madman Mondello coming at you from the Gardendale Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Hope that you're all doing well on this Friday evening. And it's been a busy day, very busy. And in fact, it's going to be busy tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that, and yeah, all on and on and on and on. Anyway, all right, we've got 5 consoles that we're going to stream, so I'm just going to get right to it. All right. So anyway, we're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead. We're going to boot this one up. This one is Mr. Joey Birch. Purchased a console off the website from us. It's 2 terabyte drive, RGH 3.0. Let's fire this thing up and let's see what happens here. Okay, now I'm going to boot up into Aurora. We're going to get notifications from our server letting us know it's online live and all that other happy nonsense. It is fully loaded, 2 terabyte. Of course, you have College Football Revamp, BO2, MW3, Ghost, Advanced Warfare Off Hosts. You got Mighton menu on this thing, the free version, of course. You got Buffington Mod Loader for GTA 4. You got Purge for GTA 5. All right, and once we get on this thing, okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna boot right to it. Now, as you notice, of course, we're booting up into Aurora. There's 461 titles on this damn thing. It is loaded, okay, to the gills, and then some. Now, all right, I'm gonna explain this to you all in the beginning. There's a startup setup video that I'm gonna send you with the link to this video. You need to watch that video before you power the console on. If you do not do that, you will be stuck at the Xbox 360 logo for an extremely long time. All right, you will not get online. You will wind up just sitting there. Okay? You have to set it up on your network first. It's a one-shot deal. So please watch that video. It explains how to do that. All right, and then also, it also covers files, folders, copying and pasting, all that kind of good stuff. The entire operating system, okay, which you need to know anyway in order to operate this thing properly. Because if you have a title update, or you have to update a game or something like that, you're going to need to know how to copy and paste files and folders. And if you want to be able to mod, and you want to, and let's say you want to download a plugin that is for a game or something, all right, like Titanfall or something like that. Well, how are you going to get it on the console if you don't know how to copy and paste the files and folders using the file manager, Xbox 360 Neighborhood, or FTP? Well, that video covers everything about that. You need to watch it, okay? Just want to get that out there so then that way then you'll watch the dang thing. Because if you don't watch it, like I said, you're going to be stuck at the Xbox 360 logo. It's that simple, all right? So now, we're going to go ahead and let's go through this, shall we? Okay, Joey, this one's for you, man. Start off at the dashboard and work our way through. You've got a enormous amount of titles on this thing, as you can see. All right, I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Okay, you've got games on there. There is so much on there. I mean, I don't think you play these all in your lifetime. Maybe, I'm not sure. All right, but as you can see, it's got all really good titles that have been around for a while. All right, and of course, you got all your Fable series, your Fallout series, Family Guy, Far Cry, Fight Night Round 4, Final Fantasy, that was a good one. Horizon, Forza. You got your Gears of War series, you got Guitar Hero, you got your Grand Theft Auto series, okay, 4, and episodes of Liberty City as well, okay, and of course Grand Theft Auto 5, Gray Matter, Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock, Halo series, Hitman, Hot Wheels, you name it, Iron Man, 007, Bloodstone, Kane and Lynch, Batman, Lego, everything, okay? And then, of course, Lollipop Chainsaw Massacre. You gotta have a blonde with a set of tits in there, okay? With a chainsaw, you gotta have that. All right, Lost Planet, Madden, Mafia, Mass Effect Trilogy, Medal of Honor, Midnight Club, baseball, ninja stuff, NBA 2K10 through NBA 2K17, NBA Jam, NCAA Basketball 10, NCAA Football 10, through College Football Revamped, NCAA 14. Yes, it's already on there, and yes, it's already updated to version 19. All of my consoles are going out with version 19 on it. Okay? And then, of course, you got your Need for Speeds on there, Run, Carbon, Shift, Most Wanted, Undercover, NHL 12, Ninja Blade, Painkiller, PGR 3, PGR 4, PopCap Collection, which is Plants vs. Zombies, and a couple other games on there, Portal, Red Dead Redemption, Resident Evils. Okay, you got all the Resident Evils, Saints Row, Saw 2, Saw 3, Sega Superstars Tennis, Shaun White, Shift 2, Silent Hill, Skate, Skyrim. Okay, a bunch of wrestling on there. Sonic, Genesis, Soul Calibur 4, Soul Calibur 5, South Park The Stick of Truth. You got Spider Man on there. I mean, the 2 terabyte is just insane. Okay, as you can see, there is so much on here. It's not even funny. All right. Yeah, it's got Titanfall on it too. A lot of people are modding Titanfall now. It's getting really popular. All right. And of course, you got your Splinter Cell, Tomb Raider, Tony Hawk, more Tony Hawk, and then Ultimate Marvel versus Capcom. Okay. Rain, Viva Pinata, Wanted, Warface, Warriors, Orochi, and Orochi 2, whatever. Wheelman, Wolfenstein. Okay, wrestling at the Yin Yang. All right, and then you're back to the dashboard finally. All right, that's just the Xbox 360 titles. Then of course you have Xbox Live Arcade. There's over 124 titles on Xbox Live Arcade as well. Okay, and then of course you have your homebrew section where your tools reside. And then you have indie games, so there's even more stuff on there that you can have fun with. And of course, you have your classic games on there. Yes, you have original Xbox games on here. Now, in order to play the original Xbox games, again, you have to refer back to the startup setup video. Why? Because you have to put the console in bypass mode in order to play these. Otherwise, if you don't and you just try to play it right now, you will get a black screen. All right, and it will crash, and that will be the end of it. So you got to put it in bypass mode in order to play these. Okay? Now, emulators. All right, you got a ton of them on there. You got Super Nintendo, Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, PlayStation, back to Super Nintendo. All right, there is a ton, and I mean 9,000 over 9,000 ROMs alone. Okay, on every single one of these emulators to have a blast with. Okay, a total of 9,000. So it's already set up and ready to go. Okay, we'll go back to Xbox 360. We're going to hit the dashboard and make sure that we're up and online on a good KV. All right, I'm going to explain a little bit about this right here. As soon as the placard comes up, there it goes. Okay, well, again, Joey Berkshire on Alliance Live. Got it. 120 reserved days left. And, of course, welcome to My Tin Menu. All right, now, you got the free version on there. You can buy the VIP version. It does 24 games, modding games, okay? Join their Discord. Tell Smokey and KVOVX that I said, hey, okay? It's 20 bucks. It's not that expensive, and it's a damn good menu. It works really good. You'll have a lot of fun with it, okay? So, sounds like a plan, Stan? Yes, it does. All right, now, bypass the sign-in. You will see that you're up. You're online with a good KV. Opening the guide, you will see X Community. That works hand in hand with Microsoft Matchmaking. All right, if you hit X Community, you will see there is like 18 sessions on there now. And like I said before, at night it really starts rocking. So, you got a lot of BO2 going on, a lot of Black Ops going on. Let's see here. Yeah, a whole ton of that. All right, more Black Ops, and then of course you got GTA 4 going on. You got Skate 3, Call of Duty World at War, more Black Ops 2, Left 4 Dead. Okay, I mean it goes on and on and on. You got 17 sessions. Okay, so you're gonna find somebody to play with. All right, and then of course you got your players. They're on their respective servers to the right there, as you can see. There are a bunch of people online. Right now, there's 62 people online. Okay? Now, settings. Enable features, custom matchmaking, force modded matchmaking, custom HUD button, change your online status, change your username, and save your settings. Okay? That's X Community in a nutshell. Now, all right. Over in our fifth tab, we have our cheats. Okay? To disable a cheat, hit A. To enable it, hit A. When you have it enabled, okay, when you launch the game in multiplayer mode, you will see in the left corner of the screen a set of instructions. Follow them, and you too can give someone a bad day in a lobby. All right. Now, if you want to run My Tin Menu, you okay, because My Tin also does these games too. Well, you have to disable them. Okay, and it's just like with My Tin. If you want to play with the off hosts, you have to not load My Tin when you're loading the game. It's that simple. It's going to ask if you want to load it or not. Okay, you hit no when you're using the off host. When you're not using the off host, you disable the cheat, just like I did, just by hitting A like that. And let's say you want to go to Advanced Warfare, well, you load it up, and when My Tin comes up and says, hey, you want to load me, you hit that, and then you can play with the My Tin menu, okay? That's simple, all right? Do not try to run 2 menus at the same time. What will happen is most of the hooks and most of the selections, when you select in one menu, it will deselect in another, okay? That's the reason why you don't do that, all right? They don't like to play nice for that way, okay? But, just so you know, one at a time, okay? and we'll bring this back to Xbox Home. And Joey, there you have it, my friend. Okay? I greatly do appreciate your business. Thank you very, very much. All right, we're going to be shipping it off tomorrow. You will have a tracking number, okay, in your email, along with a link to this video and a link to the startup setup video. It will take 2 to 3 days to get to you. And remember, you have to sign for this crazy thing, okay? So, needless to say, again, thank you for your business, brother. I really do appreciate it. All right, now we're going to say goodbye to Joey. Okay? Unplug this mess. All right, and I'm going to bring up another mess. Okay, that's one down. 4 to go. Now 3. Okay. Now, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. I can pronounce her name, but not his name. I don't know why. I'm just scared. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Okay. I'm going to try to pronounce his name. Okay. Jaquay and Janai Harris. I know I murdered it. Okay, I really do. I know I murdered it. Okay. There's another 2 terabyte. Okay. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to bring that up there. And they went ahead. They purchased the console off the website from us. And of course, you all know that they come with a 1-year part and labor warranty. So if God forbid something should happen within a year's time, yeah, I'm fixing it. Okay, it's that simple. All right. I've always done it. I've done it that way, and it will continue to do it that way. Okay, I will honor my warranties and everything. It's not a problem. Okay, but you know, I mean, like I said though, like if you load something on the hard drive that is not good, like a plug-in from Dashboard 17544, and you put it on there, and all of a sudden you put it into boot loop mode, and it keeps booting, rebooting, and rebooting, and rebooting, and shutting down, and going crazy, and everything else. That's not me. Okay, you get 1 free pass when you screw up the hard drive. Okay, you know, God forbid you do. Okay, but 1 free pass. All right. Then after I fix it for nothing, which I will, all right, I send it back to you. You screw it up again, it's on you. Okay, I'm just warning you. Okay, so be careful with the delete button. Okay, and all that stuff. Okay, be very careful with what you load, because remember, this thing, all the safeties are off. Okay, it's like one of those. It's like one of those happy like golden retrievers. And you say, "Okay, boy, go fetch." And you point to the edge of a cliff, and the dog happily runs over the end of the cliff and falls to its death. Okay, basically it's the same thing here. So be careful with what you put on here. Make sure every plugin that you put on here is for 17559 - Be wary of plugins. Make sure the author is well known. All right, because people can do some things. Remember, these things do come, and these plugins that are written, they're written by people that are basically hackers. Okay, and they're modders and they do all this stuff. Be careful with what plugin you put in there. Okay, because hey, you can load a malicious one really easy, and all of a sudden everything goes to hell in a handbasket. So, just a warning. Okay, make sure the people are well known. All right. Now, okay, let's get on with this mess, shall we? All right, start off with Xbox 360. Now again, you got the same compliment that the other guy, that Joey's got, okay? So it is fully loaded, ready to go, okay? And as you can see, we got 235 titles, just an Xbox Live, just an Xbox 360 alone, okay? Everything is loaded the way it should be. College football revamped on here, version 19, of course, okay? You got your NBAs on there, you got all this on here. I mean, this thing is just freaking loaded to the gills, okay? So you will not have a problem finding a game. That I can promise you, okay? You got Spider-Man on it. You got all kinds of good stuff on there, okay? So we finally hit the end here at 235 titles. And we're back to the dashboard finally. Okay. Xbox Live Arcade, again, 124 titles of Xbox Live Arcade on there. Alright? And of course you have your homebrew section, okay? That's where your tools reside. And then, of course, you have your indie games on there. You got a bunch of indie games on there, too. Those are developer games. And then, of course, you got classic games on there. You got original OG games on here as well. Then, of course, you have emulators, okay? You got Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, PlayStation, Super Nintendo, Nintendo, back to Game Boy Advance. All of them fully loaded with ROMs. Have a blast. Over 9,000 ROMs total. Now, go ahead. And we'll hit the dashboard and make sure that she's up and right and tight. She better be. Otherwise I'll scream bloody murder. Okay, hello again, Jaquez and Janai Harris. Oh my God, I hope I pronounced that right. Okay, got it. Good. Okay. And of course, there's a Mighton menu. If you want to buy Mighton, you can. You get the VIP version, like I said, $20. Okay. Now, you're up. You're online with a good KV. We will hit the guide button, and of course, you have X Community, and then you have your cheats. Okay. Disable A, enable A. Everything I said prior applies to this console as well as applies to all of them. All right. Now, we'll bring that back to Xbox Home. And Jaquez and Janai, thank you for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. Okay, we will be shipping it off tomorrow. You will receive a tracking number in the email. You will receive a startup setup video, which you need to watch before you power this thing on, and also a link to this video. It will come to you in 2 to 3 days. Remember, you have to sign for this little thing. So, there you go. Thank you again for your business. I greatly do appreciate it, okay? Now, we're going to say goodbye. Okay? I think my phone just disconnected from this. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Excuse me while I fix this thing. I hate that. I hate when it does that. Oh my God, that's terrible. Hang on here, guys, just for a second here. Let me see here now. Wait a minute. See if I can fix this crazy thing. Here we go. Yeah, it disconnected for some reason. That's okay. We'll fix that. Let's see here now. Sorry about that, guys. Try this again here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, maybe because the power is dying on it. That could be one of the problems right there. Okay. Let me get this plugged in here. And again, I'm sorry about that, but hey, these things do happen, you know. Like I said, I'm human. I am no cameraman at all. That I can promise you. Okay. Let me get some power to this crazy thing here. All right, before I freak out here. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna have to rearrange something here. Here we go. Okay, now let's try that. Yeah, it was at 13%. Sure, it was dying here. All right, now there we go. Okay, that works. Okay, so now we're back. Haha, there I am. Haha. Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye to Jaquez and Janai here. Of course, there's always gotta be something that screws up in the middle of this damn thing. All right, let's check out Mr. Jonathan Nikola, as in Nikola Tesla. Okay. If you don't know who he is, you've got serious problems. Okay. All right. Now, okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna plug this crazy controller, and man, oh man, I am friggin' tied in wires here. Okay, there we go. All right, now Jonathan went ahead. He purchased a console off the website from us. This is a 320 gig edition, so we're gonna fire that up. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do here we go. Autofocus that. That works good. Okay, I'm gonna swap over to the Elgato here. Now, of course, the Elgato. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. All right. OBS is a very, very cute program. It's got a lot of features and everything, but man, sometimes, boy, things can happen. Yeah, really crazy things. Okay. Anyway, as you can see, boot it up. Life is grand. All right, let's go through this puppy. Hey, Xbox 360 server for the dashboard. We'll work our way through. Okay, so you see you got Battlefield, Borderlands, Call of Duty's on there. Okay, all the Call of Duties. Troops 2K8, Gears of War series, Grand Theft Auto series, Grand Theft Auto 4, Halo 3, Mass Effect. Let's see here, Minecraft. Let's see. Yeah, you got NCAA basketball. Wait a minute, there's something missing here. Hang on here. Let me see something here. Uh-huh. See, I hate when it does that. It just decides to do that for some strange reason. Unhide, thank you. And we'll unhide that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. See, that's a two disc game. That's the reason why that pops up like that. And sometimes what happens is it will just decide to friggin' just like hide everything for some strange reason. But that's okay. That's okay. Alright, now we'll go ahead, turn that off. There we are. Mass Effect Trilogy, Minecraft. You like the way I rolled out of that, right? NCAA Basketball 10, of course, College Football Revamped, okay? Version 19, Red Dead Redemption, Saints Row the 3rd. And then, of course, back to the dashboard. All right, Xbox Live Arcade. You got a ton of Live Arcade on there as well. And of course, you have your homebrew section where your tools reside. And you have a classic game on there. Got Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. Okay, as much as I can fit on a 320 gig. Alright. Then, of course, you got a couple indie games on there. And then you have your emulators. You got Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, Super Nintendo, Nintendo back to Game Boy Advance. Alright? You got over 8,000 ROMs on this one. Okay? Now, we'll go ahead. We'll hit the dashboard. Okay? Let's see what happens here. We should get a happy placard. Here it is. Okay. Hello again, Jonathan Nicola. You're on Alliance Live. Okay? Everything's all good. Got it. Good. Okay? Of course, welcome to Mighton. Alright? If you want to, visit our Discord. Say hi to Smokey and KVOVX. Alright? You too can buy the VIP version. It's $20. Okay? So, anyway, sounds like a plan, Stan. Sure does. Bypass the sign in. As you can see, we're up. We're online with a good KV. We're going to hit the guide button. Of course, you got X Community on there. And, of course, you got your cheats right here. Your off host. Disable A, enable A. Everything I said prior on the other consoles applies to this console as well. Okay? So, what's going to happen is it's going to ship off tomorrow. You're going to wind up getting your tracking number, a link to this video, a link to the startup setup video, which you need to watch before you power this on. Yes, you do. Okay? Don't argue with me. And it's going to come to you in 2 to 3 days. And remember, you have to sign for this crazy thing. Okay? So, needless to say, thank you so much for your business, brother. I greatly do appreciate it. We're shipping it off tomorrow. Okay? So now, let's say goodbye to Jonathan here. Alright? And then we have 2 more to go here. Okay? So, let's check this out, shall we? Canon Moore. Canon, this one is yours. This one is a 120 gig. Okay? We do them in all sizes, all shapes, all variations. Doesn't make a bit of difference to me. If it's got storage, I'm going to stuff the mother freaker. Alright, now. Okay. Kanan, this one's yours. We're going to go ahead and fire it up. Get right to it. Check it out. These are all RGH3, by the way. Okay, so of course, chipless install, instant boot all the time, every time. Like the Energizer Bunny. Okay? It's going and going and going and going. Alright, so now we're going to boot up. We're going to get our notifications, and then it's going to drop us into Aurora. And we're going to check out what we got on here. Now, this one's got a little bit smaller of a complement, okay? Because remember, it's only a 120 gig, alright? It only fits so much stuff on here. Every one of these games is like 7 gig, you know? I mean, so, you know, it's, you know, plus the DLC, plus all the freaking content and everything else that comes with it. And it's nuts. Alright. Xbox 360. Start off with the dashboard, work our way through. You got some Black Ops on here. You got your Call of Duty 2K8, Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto 4, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and of course College Football Revamp version 19. Ready to go. Alright, now, Xbox Live Arcade. You got a couple Live Arcade titles on there. You got your homebrew section where your tools reside. You gotta have your tools. Emulators, okay? You got Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Sega, and then back to Super Nintendo. You got about 4,000 ROMs on there or so. Alright, now, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna hit here, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the dashboard, make sure she's up and online and good to go. We should get a happy placard any second now. Here it comes. There it is. Okay, got it. Good. Okay. And of course, Mighton menu. Okay, join the Discord for if you want to find out about Mighton VIP. Does 24 games, like I said. Okay, got it. Good. Bypass the sign in. And you will see that you're up, you're online, you're alive. Then, of course, we have our X community. And then we have our cheats to disable A, enable A. Everything that I said on the previous consoles before applies. Okay? So, needless to say, we're shipping it off. You will have it in 2 to 3 business days. Alright? You will go ahead. You will have to sign for it. You will get a link to this video and the startup setup video. And also a tracking number. Alright? So, just remember, you have to sign for this when this thing comes. Okay? So, listen. Thank you for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. And we're going to get it out to you tomorrow. Alright? Now, let's say goodbye to Keenan. We got one more we're going to do here. Alright? Here we go. Okay. Mr. Noah Anderson. Mr. Anderson. As in the Matrix. Okay? Alright. I'm going to plug this thing in here. This is a 320 gig. Alright? So, we're going to plug this all in. Make sure that's all in there. Okay, we should be good to go. So Noah, he went ahead, he purchased the console off the website from us. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to fire this thing up. I'm going to swap over the capture card. Okay. Hopefully, with an insane amount of luck, it'll boot. I just did. Good. Okay. Now, all right. We're going to go through this crazy thing, okay? And remember, like I said, please, when you get your email with the link to this video, there's going to be another link with the startup setup video. Please watch that video fully, okay? Before you power this thing on. Don't go getting all excited and everything else and freak out and just plug it in and go, because you're going to have a big letdown if you do. All right? So make sure you watch that video, okay? Now, all right, Xbox 360, start off at the dashboard. We'll work our way through. As you can see, we got all of our titles on there. Call of Duties, okay, College Hoops 2K8, Gears of War series, Grand Theft Auto series, Halo series, Mass Effect trilogy, Minecraft, NCAA Basketball 10, of course, College Football Revamp, NCAA 14, version 19, okay, latest version, Red Dead Redemption, Saints Row, and then back to the dashboard. Xbox Live Arcade, you got 25 titles of Xbox Live Arcade on there. Of course, you have your homebrew section where your tools reside. And then you have your classic game on there. You got Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition on there. And of course, you got a couple indie games on there as well. And then your emulators. You got Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, Super Nintendo, Nintendo, back to Game Boy Advance, over 9,000 ROMs on there. Have a blast with that. Alright. And we'll go ahead. We'll make sure she's up and on the network. And hopefully everything will go smoothly. Okay, and there we are. Hello again, Noah Anderson. You're on the Lines Live. Welcome to Lines Live. Got it good? Okay. Welcome to Mighton version 1.2. Join their Discord to find out about Mighton and their VIP menu. You got the free version on here. Does 24 games, okay? So there you go. So, we'll go ahead. She should be up and online, in which she is. Hitting the guide button, of course. We have X Community on there. And then, of course, we have our cheats. Disable A, enable A. Okay, bring this back to Xbox Home. And pretty much there you have it, Noah. Brother, being shipped off tomorrow. You will have a tracking number. You will have links to this video. Also a link to the startup setup video. Remember, you have to sign for this. It's going to be hitting you in about 2 to 3 business days. Okay? Just to let you know. Again, I want to thank you for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. Okay? So, guys, listen. You all have a great night. Okay? I'm going to holler at you later. I got a lot more. I got so much to do. So, sorry it's so short and sweet, but hey, that's the way it's got to be sometimes. But, listen, guys, have a great night. I'm going to holler at you all later. Thank you for your support over the years. I really do appreciate it more than you know. All right? You guys have a good one. Stay safe, and I'll holler at you later. Take it easy, y'all.